Hi there, and Happy New Year. I wanted to be one of the first to say that I hope 2022 is a much better and easier year. I don't know what it was like for you, but I certainly know for me it was a tough year. It was a year that really challenged me in many different ways. The hardest way was probably my dad getting sick with cancer and passing away. But there were also challenges with my health and my business, the kids being home a lot, and being a bit restless that they didn't have quite as much access to their friends this year. Having to cancel plans with friends and family because of different rounds of COVID lockdowns. This Christmas not looking the way I thought it was going to look, as happened for many of you as well. I know many people really struggled this year. So many people I know lost loved ones, or lost jobs, or opportunities to travel, or opportunities to get together with friends and family. So I just want to say my heart goes out to you, and I definitely understand that it's normal to feel frustrated and to struggle when things aren't going our way. I'd also say that it's an opportunity as well to really reevaluate things in our lives, right? To see if things are the way we want them to be. I know when we go through really difficult periods like this, especially when it's globally, like everybody's going through a challenging time, it causes us to kind of ask ourselves what's really most important, what really matters. And it also causes us to develop a sense of resilience and adaptability. Even though we don't like going through these periods of challenge, we've gotten through them before and we will again. And it's a reminder that we're stronger than we think we are and more capable of rising above difficult times than sometimes we think. So all of that said, I don't know about you, but I'm still glad to say goodbye to 2021. I am really glad that 2022 is here. And so let's talk about how to make the most of this new year. So I really like to go through a process of clearing out the old and figuring out what new things I want to bring into my life. I actually love the energy of a new year. It's a chance to hit the reset button and to get our lives going in the direction we actually want them to go in. And sometimes that's a massive turnaround, or sometimes it's just a mild redirect from what was happening before. So I like to look at this in kind of three stages. The first stage is, what did I not like about this past year? And what do I want to clear out? What do I want to get rid of? What do I want to release? So you can think about that in terms of what emotions you might need to release. Maybe there are some relationships in your life that aren't serving you that you need to let go of. Maybe there are things in your environment that's cluttering your space that you no longer need to use that somebody else could. Maybe there are some activities you're doing, some habits you have that aren't serving you. So it's really helpful to ask yourself those questions and figure out, what do I need to release, to let go of, to get rid of? And once you've kind of figured that out, then set aside some time to start purging and clearing out what you don't need in your life to make space for new things to come in. Now, most people think that step two is to fill up all the space that you just created, but I'm actually going to suggest that step two is to sit in the stillness and the calmness of the space that you've just created, to give yourself a little room to just breathe, and be quiet, and let yourself enjoy the extra space. Because sometimes you can discover that maybe you needed less than you thought you did to be happy, and that you're actually, more content with having more space in your life, whether that's freedom of time, or whether that's physical space, or whether it's energetic and emotional space from letting go of the wrong people in your life. But no matter what it is, give yourself a little time to just rest and be quiet in that space in between. So once you've done those two things, letting go of what you don't need, giving yourself some time to enjoy the space in between, then you can ask yourself, well, what new things do I want to bring into my life? And you can think of this in a few different ways. Who do I want to be? So what new qualities and habits do I want to develop? What types of new activities do I want to do this year? What new things do I want to acquire this year? And you can also think of it in terms of different areas of your life. So your health and mental well-being, your personal development and spirituality, your friends and leisure time, your family and home environment, your love relationships, your career or contribution if you are retired, and also your finances. So you can look at the different areas of your life and think of, what do I want in each of those areas? And you can also look at it in terms of being, doing, and having. And that will allow you to figure out, what new things do you want to bring into and create in 2022. Once you've done that part, then I encourage you to spend some time journaling, doing some visualization of what you want, or creating vision boards, just basically getting in the energy of imagining that it's here and imagining what life will be like when you have those things. The more time you spend doing that and positively focusing on what you actually want to create in your life, the faster those things will come to you. And then it's just a question of really just relaxing and waiting for those things to come to you when they're meant to, and trusting that they will. So I hope this has been helpful. I will post a link below to this blog post, and that also connects you to some other blog posts on goal setting that might be helpful to you as well. And I just want to wish you a really wonderful, wonderful year. I really do feel that this is going to be a better one for all of us, an easier one and more joyful one, and certainly one where we appreciate things on a whole new level that we probably took for granted before. So wishing you a wonderful new year, and bye for now.